Hey guys, what's up? It's another top 10 this week, alright? And so, just a review about this column, I'm just going to do this probably weekly. It may turn into bi-weekly, depending on my schedule, but either way, it's going to come up. So far, it's weekly. And just about top 10 things that I saw. Rankings really don't have much of an importance. They're sort of in order, but sort of not. And it's just cool stuff that I thought you guys might want to check out. So let's get on started with number 10. Number 10 is TerranScapes here on YouTube. Made a Blood Bowl pitch, and it's pretty awesome. They have like a skull logo in the middle, but the fact that it looks so realistic, it's got like the mud torn out of the middle, just like every single real football field that you would see. Maybe not the pros because they redo it, and maybe not college, but like high school. Like the middles of the field is all dirt because that's where most of the playing ends up happening. And anyway, so headed on to number 9. This guy, aka Razorback, sent me a message to check out his videos. Said him and a couple other people helped inspire him to create his own basically wargaming board or wargaming table. So he's got a couple videos up. He's got some supplies, and he's going through the process, and I thought it'd be a sweet thing for you guys to check him out and see his progress, just as a lot of you guys did with me. And number 8 is this Warhammer Apocalypse event thing from Ultimate Fights here on YouTube. And what I like about it is there's like this terrain pieces that look really interesting in the thing. Not the actual battle itself, because it's more of just like a video of going around the board, seeing all the units and what's on the table, more than an actual battle report with some music in the background. But what's great about it is there's like these terrain pieces that I can't really put my finger on because it's sort of a dark video, but they look pretty awesome, and I wish I had a better close-up on just on these terrain pieces. So that's what I would want to check out. Number 7 comes in at an article from the warp.blogspot.com, where it's like he talks about all-comers fluff and when it all costs. That's the title. And he just talks about different types of gamers, and I thought it was a fun read. And my favorite part is just talking about people that claim to be that have never lost, that don't go to tournaments, but claim about how great they are. And I just like I'll just read the quote from my favorite part. He says, "These tend to be the ones that gloat about never being beaten, but come up with something that stops them from going to that tournament to prove how good they are, which they really are not that good. They just find the holes in someone else's army and build to exploit it. They're the players that ask you to play and then ask you what force you are playing and what you'll have in it, or wait and see what you have to pull out and then decide what army to run against you." Sorry guys. Sorry. Anyway, I just thought that was hysterical, because I'm sure anybody that goes to like a local game store knows those type of people, or even in your gaming group there are people like that you say, let's play a game, they ask you what army, what you have in it, and then they build specifically to beat your army, and they claim how great they are. That's not really hard, people. That's pretty easy if you actually know what the other opponent's like. Next on the list is a Warseer project log about these converted vampire counts from Bretonnian army. I think he does like a great job on bringing out the vampire effect in a lot of these Bretonnian models. And my favorite of what he's done so far is he's turned the Green Knight to look evil. You know, he's painted it red. He's giving the face a little bit more vampire counts, like Fang and type. And I think it looks pretty awesome. And he's got quite a few up more. It's shaping up to be a really great themed army. And next is another YouTube channel guy, Vol SC, and he's essentially doing a high elf deal, and he does battle reports. He used to do a lot on his Tomb King's army for Warhammer Fantasy Battle. and now he's doing starting on a little high elf. So go check him out. I think it's great, his explanation on what he actually tells you. Whizzing through this, number 4 is Daka Daka had a contest on essentially the best tutorial, and they had their members vote, and the winner was What's Green Stuff Tips and Tricks, and go check that out. He does some really simple stuff, but that I never thought about when using green stuff, that I hope to, test sometime when I have it more of it. But I think they're pretty easy to follow, pretty thorough, and it's good to add that extra flair to your army if you need it. Number 3 on the list is Darmicon's completed Necron pylon. He's been working on this for a while, I guess, for a commission. So go check out the completed project and see what's what. Number 2 on the list is Terranoholic's heat tools. He busted out all his wire foam cutters and blades and everything, and he goes over a little bit about them and what he uses them for and what he thinks good uses for them. So if you guys want to know a little bit more about foam cutting and shaping, and see how Terranoholic actually makes all those great terrain pieces with just using foam, go check that out. And number 1 on the list is actually number 1 simply because the reasons it's all about pink orcs. That's right, pink orcs. So this is a 40K battle report from a guy on YouTube called PinkFR3AKZ21. Anyway, thing I just can't get over this is he's got this bright pink, and I can't remember the color, but it's like the Slanesh color pink, and or tentacle pink I think it's called, or anyway, it is. He's got basically the armor and the tanks. Anything that's not green, like the other majority color, which is pink, and it stands out. I mean, it just pops. So if I ever saw this person in thing, I would remember exactly pink orcs for the rest of my life. It's like the Hello Kitty Space Marines, that people see on the forums. You just never forget things like that. So pink orcs, I think he pulls it off nicely. I wish his videos were a little bit higher quality, but so you could see the actual details on the pink. But just watching the battle report where he's skimming over his army, it's just like a wave of pink. So it wouldn't be like the green wave or the green wog or anything. It'd be like a pink wog. And sorry I didn't scream, and I'm not one of those people. But I think it's pretty sweet that someone just puts up pink orcs. I would have never thought of it, nor I would have never had the balls to go out and try something like that. Anyway, that's that for this week. Comments, questions, anything you guys like, dislike, let me know. Later.